Greetings, 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 my Sports to the Bone family. Welcome back to another video. First things first, I want to say thank you all for checking this video out. Alright, my peeps, so a couple of things I want to share with you all. So, as the two senior teams in the Tri-Series here, in the Headley Weeks Tri-Series, gears up to take on each other, one player that was invited but turned down the CWI selectors is Raheem Cornwall. And quite a few people were speculating why is it that he turned them down. And, you know, it could be a case where they wanted to give him a look so they could select him for the upcoming test series. But based on what I'm seeing here, it seems as if Raheem Cornwall turned them down because he wanted to play some T10 cricket. And, you know, I was doing some reading yesterday, looking at the squads of a tournament that is actually starting today. And Raheem Cornwall is the captain of one of those teams. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to also take a look at an article that is covering an interview that Dale Steyn did, you know, when he actually told Brian Lara that he should thank them, the South Africans, for allowing him to keep his record, because when they played against Sri Lanka, when South Africa played against Sri Lanka and Jawardena was over 300 and odd, according to Dale Steyn, the plan was to make sure that he did not break Lara's record. I don't know, that's kind of disingenuous still, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be the team that a record was broken against. I don't know how it is the case that, you know, it's because of the... Anyway, we're going to talk about all of that. So just hit the subscribe button and make sure you leave a comment so I can know what you're thinking where these topics are concerned. So, this one here, I'm taking it from Sportskeeda. I actually didn't see it on Sportsmax, didn't see it on anything West Indies related. And it was just by luck I was going through yesterday and I saw it. This league is called the JOMA, J-O-M-A, JOMA Caribbean T10 Series 2023. Right? So that is what Sportskeeda is covering. The JOMA Caribbean T10 Series 2023. They have announced the squads, the scheduling, and all of that. And that is the article that I was reading to find out that Raheem Cornwall is actually going to be busy playing that. Not saying that is the reason why he turned down CWI, because at the end of the day, he could have said to them, listen, I can commit here, but at a certain time, I would have to leave to go and play in my league. Anyway, let me read and tell you what they're saying. So they say the inaugural edition of the JOMA Caribbean T10 Series 2023 will see 6 teams fight to win the trophy. The teams are the Rangers, the Chargers, the Rockets, Pacers, Renegades, and the Hawksbills. You're right. They say these are the 6 teams competing in the 2023 edition of the tournament. They say each team will play the other team twice in the group stage, making it a total of 10 games per team. They say the top 4 teams will make it on to the semifinals of the JOMA Caribbean T10 Series. I didn't know anything about this in my viewers and subscribers. I knew nothing about it. They say the winner of the semi-final will lock horns in the final match, which is scheduled to take place on Saturday, May 13. They say meanwhile the losers of the semi-finals will play the third place match hours before the summit clash. This is the venue thing now. They say the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua will host all matches of the JOMA Caribbean T10 Series 2023. As I said, they have teams like the Rangers, the Chargers, the Rockets, the Pacers, Renegades, and the Hawksbill. I didn't know anything about this league, my viewers and subscribers. Not a lot of, I don't want to say established cricketers, but not a lot of international cricketers, not a lot of national cricketers are actually involved in this. As a matter of fact, looking at the squads, I only recognize 2 names, and that is Raheem Cornwall, and there's a guy there that I always hear Mr. Lover on the program here talking about, a guy named I think it's Bentner. So I'm gonna go through it and let you know. So they say all matches of the JOMA Caribbean T10 Series 2023 will be live on fan code app and website, right? So the fan code app and website will be streaming the games. They say fans in India can purchase the season pass, right? Also, now the captain for the Rangers team is going to be Kofi James, or Coffee James. He's the only one that and probably Yannick Utley that I know from this from this. And as I said, Demari Bentner, that is a name that we have heard on the Sports to the Bone program, right? Demari Bentner. You know, so those are the guys those are the three names that will be playing on the Rangers team. For the Hawks, Bill, let me see, that's Demari Bentner for that team. And the other Bentner that we would have also heard about on this program is Darren Bentner. I'm almost certain that Mr. Lover is always talking about those guys. They also have people like Jamal Fernandez, Owen Graham, Tariq Mason, Winston Nelson, and those guys. But as I said, these names are new to me. Let me see now. Raheem Cornwall, as I said, will be captaining one of the teams. Let me see if I can find that team there. So yeah, man, Raheem Cornwall is there, will be taking part, and he is expected to captain one of the sides here. I just had it here. Let me just see if I can pull it up. But in the meantime, my viewers and subscribers, you know, this seems to be one of the reasons why Raheem Cornwall, you know, wasn't able to commit to CWI and their tri-series. At the end of the day, you can hardly blame a man, because so Raheem Cornwall will be captaining the Rockets. So the Rockets will be captained by Raheem Cornwall. As I was saying, at the end of the day, you can hardly even blame Raheem Cornwall, because, you know, you do so much in the 4-day regional championship and you still don't guaranteed to be selected. So how is it that you can guarantee that going and playing in this tri-series, helping to build these other players, going get you selected? You understand? Man is not starting his career, so probably he's also looking out for his own interests. You understand? So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. Raheem Cornwall is actually busy playing the T10, the Joma T10 series, and as I said, it kicks off today. So take from that what you will. As I said, I don't know if that's the reason why he decided not to play. You know, they probably could have worked out something where he would have played the first couple of games, and then they would have said, all right, you're free to go and do your thing starting today. So that is it for that part. Now, the final thing, my viewers and subscribers, as I was saying at the top of the video, the former South African pacer Dale Steyn did an interview, and he was saying that Brian Charles Lara need to thank South Africa for allowing him to still have that record of 400 not out. You understand? According to him, in 2006, when South Africa played against Sri Lanka, I think South Africa, they were the touring team. Mahela Jawardena, he was actually on 370. And according to Dale Steyn, you know, guys like Andre Neil and other guys that were bowling at the time for South Africa came together and decided that there is no way on God's green earth they were going to let Sri Lanka get Charles Lara's record. I don't know if that's a case of them doing Lara a favor or trying to do the Caribbean a favor, or just not wanting to be the team that the record was broken against. You understand? They had a formidable bowling lineup at the time, so they probably wouldn't want to see them scoring that Jawardena scoring that runs against them. So, you know, I just wanted to share that with you all to hear what you guys have to say about that. So we're gonna leave it right here for now, and we will touch base again soon. Big up on yourself.